Hey folks, I'm Dustin Mouret and welcome to Dustin's Disc. Now, right about now, you're probably wondering to yourself, who is this person and why should I be watching their YouTube channel about disc golf? You know, certainly I'm no top-level player or recognizable professional, but I come from the esports industry as a freelance commentator and content creator, and it sounds a little bit like this.
Oh, he's going to go for that bomb plant. Henny, though, might find a time and then catch him. Indeed, he does, but the bomb does actually still complete itself. And so Blame F, he's going to have a chance to add a clutch to his collection. He's had a couple this tournament, as he is still playing here inside the BA apartment, biding his time, milking the clock as much as he possibly can. There is a kit in play for Henny, so that does give them a bit more time to work this out. That's a great incendiary as well. It forces Blame F, but he's got a Molotov for the bomb. Did it land in place? Yes, it does. Henny is burning. He's trying to defuse through it all. Oh my goodness. It doesn't happen, does it? So now it's Art up next to try to do it. He does get the kill, but does he have the time? No, he does not. Complexity pulls it off. What a smart play from Blame F.
Now, after seeing that, the next thing you might be wondering is, what does that have to do with disc golf? And the short answer is not much at all, really. But disc golf is kind of something I found along the way while I was working in esports and traveling across the world. And disc golf courses were something that I could kind of always do when I wasn't working. It was a way to kind of explore the environments that I was in, and it just became a really big passion of mine. I got introduced to disc golf by a friend when I was in college many years ago, and I played it on and off throughout my time in university, but the sport never really stuck with me. I never really felt super passionate about it or spent really any extra time trying to get better or trying to just really invest too much into it. But it's something that I did enjoy and something that, you know, I thought to myself I might come back around to someday. And that's exactly what happened. Essentially, around a year ago, I moved to a new home that was near several different disc golf courses. And when that happened, it was one of those things where it was just like, why not? Why not go out there and figure out something else to do, something that I could try to get better at or just have fun with, or a combination of the two. And then when COVID hit here in 2020, it became an escape, a way to get out the house, a way to, you know, enjoy the fresh air, maybe meet some people, but in a safe way, and just to have some fun. And it just felt so satisfying watching disc fly. And this all kind of put me in this YouTube rabbit hole where I started discovering, you know, Jomez Pro and all the different pro players who have channels and some of the different podcasts out there like Grip Locked and what Smashbox does. And it just kept fueling me. It just kept making me more and more interested in the sport, and it kept me watching content related to disc golf, and it kept me going out to the course or going out into the field and just trying to get better and better. Now, I don't know what my goal is as a player at the end of the day. I certainly don't really think I have any aspirations to be a touring professional or anything along those lines. I mean, I am 30 years old now, so I didn't really get the start that a lot of the young, promising players do, but, you know, maybe I can work my way up the amateur divisions locally and maybe play a little bit here and there. And I don't know, just keep enjoying the sport for what it is and not really pay too much attention to where I'm going. Anyway, I guess what I'm hoping this channel will do is maybe introduce new people to the sport just as I was introduced to it. You know, I come from a rather large community in the esports scene, and I've even shown clips of disc golf to colleagues and live on broadcast to thousands of people when I had gaps to fill, you know, for coverage of events, and people were really curious about it and seemed really intrigued. Again, I think that it's really simple to follow and understand the basics of the sport, and I think people, again, find it kind of satisfying to still watch disc fly and learn more about it. And it's a very accessible sport. We've seen it grow a ton in recent times. So yeah, I just want to put the channel out there to, you know, kind of document my journey in disc golf or document some of the things that I enjoy about the sport. And again, I don't make any claims that I'm a great player. Hopefully I'll get better over time as I keep playing and as I put out more videos, and maybe I'll start competing in some tournaments. I've only ever played one tournament thus far. I know people will wonder, well, what's your rating? And I don't have an official rating right now, but it's probably somewhere between 850 and 900 just based on some of the round ratings I've gotten playing in different local leagues and just seeing what scores look like in local tournaments and things of that nature. So So, you know, I'm kind of in that intermediate level most likely, but again, maybe I can grow and get better. And at the very least, I hope that I can put out content, maybe introduce people to the sport. And who knows, maybe I can bring my commentary skills from the esports space into disc golf and be involved in coverage or be involved in content in some other way. Either way, I hope that you enjoy your time here on the channel. I hope that you'll follow and subscribe and come back for more content. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot for coming by Dustin's Disc.